You are?
Yeah. Batman.
I think it's fair to say that superheroes are everywhere nowadays. We got great ones. We got not so great ones. And we got whatever else a desperate Disney exec thinks will appeal to folks these days trying to save their dying franchise. But there's one superhero worse than all of them. A hero so stupid, so overhyped, that he breaks the internet time and time again. I'm talking about everybody's favorite billionaire, here to save us and stop poor on poor crime. Batman. Hi, I'm Grim, Batman's biggest hater. And this is why Batman is the worst superhero of all time.
Max, what do you want for dinner?
Justice.
Now, the first, and arguably most important metric in judging just how good a superhero actually is, have they actually improved the city that they swore to protect? You see, folks, before baby Brucey embraced his inner persona, Gotham was a place rife with decay, corruption, and so much crime that even billionaires were getting gunned down in the streets. But after years of intense training, untold billions of dollars funneled into who knows what kind of tech, not to mention turning down that bad Italia in pursuit of justice or vengeance or whatever, Gotham is now a place rife with decay, corruption, and so much crime that he will always be able to find a new Robin from one of the countless orphans' children whose parents were brutally murdered this week. Hell, the only thing that's changed is now everyone wears stupider outfits. So thanks, Batsy. And let's not pretend Batman couldn't fix Gotham if he really wanted to. It's not that hard. All he has to do is just let go of his stupid no-killing rule. I mean, hell, he already breaks the law all the time. What with all the criminal trespass, assaulting the mentally ill. All without a warrant, I might add. Look, it's not like I'm asking him to go full-on Punisher and murk the damn Condiment King.
Let's see if you can cut the mustard. Quiet.
Just a few of the really bad ones. Like, maybe the serial killer who carves tallies of his dozens of victims into his flesh, so they become a part of him. Or maybe the deranged clown guy who's killed countless innocents with his own homemade bioweapons or whatever tools he's had at hand. At the very least, if he doesn't have the guts to pop his murder cherry, just get out of the way so a proper hero, like Red Hood or Guy with Gun, and do the job he's too much of a damn coward to do. And this isn't even the worst bit. You know, Joker was actually sentenced to death once. Sure, it was for a crime he didn't commit. But couldn't you look the other way? Nope, Batman got him off. What, you just couldn't sentence him to death for any of the countless other crimes he has committed this week? And speaking of Batman's villains, a lot of folks like to go on and on about how terrifying Batman's villains are. And sure, to a regular schmuck like you and me, they would be pretty scary. Like you got this serial killer who wears people's skin. Or Professor Pig who... And worst of all, listens to opera.
You're done here, Valentine. Let them go. Oh, no.
But here's the thing. Compared to superheroes or even like cops, they all kinda suck. I mean, let me list some of Gotham's worst villains for you. You have a guy with a fancy gun, a nerd with drugs, a guy on drugs, and every billionaire's worst nightmare, a half-ethical lawyer. Most of them don't even have powers, besides guns or drugs. So there is no reason any half-decent superhero, or again, random schmuck with a gun, shouldn't be able to waste most of Batman's rogues gallery in a single night. Yet somehow, riddle me this, how does a man with billions of dollars and advanced tech have to spend years fighting these guys, causing untold property damage and loss of life along the way? While meanwhile in Metropolis, you got Superman fighting literal gods, and guys that actually have money. And Metropolis still looks like somewhere sensible people would actually want to live. Hell, even Robin has got cooler villains. At least he gets to fight Satan, while Batman's busy simping over Catwoman, and letting her get away yet again with another priceless artifact. But you know something? It makes sense that Batman has to have weak villains, cause he's so goddamn weak himself. Like, what exactly can he do? Punch people? Throw boomerangs? Brood? Is that all? And don't you go giving me that bullshit about prep time. How much prep time do you need to fight a clown with no powers? Or a guy with the world's most obvious weakness? But Grim, he beat Superman. So freaking what? Everyone's beaten Superman at least once. Hell, frickin' Alfred has beaten Superman. Beating Superman ain't special no more. But this is the thing. Batman actually could be a badass. He has billions of dollars and practically unlimited resources at his disposal.
What are your superpowers again? I'm rich.
And the best weapon he could come up to fight with were goddamn boomerangs. Nah, he could make something, I don't know, useful? Like a lightsaber, an Iron Man suit? Or, why not the Bat Nuke? A bit of nuclear radiation could make Gotham any worse than it already is. And that's the thing. Batman's supposed to be so much richer and smarter than everyone else. Yet Mr. Freeze can make better armor, weapons, and drip than he can, in between trying to navigate the American healthcare system and treat his sick wife. What's your excuse, Mr. Billionaire? Also, we gotta talk Batman's look. His outfit's meant to strike fear into criminals, and he decided on pointy ears. Yeah, that'll work. If you wanted to scare them, you should have dressed up as a job application. Also, why are you dressing the Robins like that, man? They're kids, Bruce. Why are you dressing kids like that in those tiny, tiny shorts? Someone should check his search history. But you know what? Every single thing he listed against Batman, I could forgive it all. I can overlook the fact that he kidnaps children and sends them off to fight dangerous grown men. I hate kids too. I can be chill with the fact that Gotham will remain almost as bad as Detroit forever, while he lives Elon Musk's dream of gallivanting around and beating up a bunch of broke people, just trying to earn a living. I mean, hey, everyone needs a hobby. But the one thing I can forgive is that he is just the worst person to hang out with. I mean, seriously, all he ever talks about is either how he doesn't trust you and has a detailed step-by-step plan on how to kill you. I mean, it's not exactly how I like to open a conversation. Or even worse, he brings up his dead parents.
That's enough. You're going to jail.
Well, guess who's gonna visit me in jail, Batman? My parents.
What? Parents?
Boo friggin' who? It's Gotham City. How many kids' parents do you think Joker has killed on your watch? And they didn't have a trust fund or a manservant to make them bat-shaped pancakes. Seriously, Batsy, all you do is brood and whine about how no one understands your pain. Spider-Man's uncle was murdered in front of him, and it was his goddamn fault. And he still has to make rent. In goddamn New York. Superman's whole planet was wiped out. Never met his parents. But they don't go on and on about it. Seriously, Brucey. Would it kill you to smile? Or at least crack a joke? Just once. Please? Anyway, like and subscribe if you'd dress up as a furry and beat up the mentally ill.